Policy Framework for Agricultural Development. The Policy Framework and Strategic Plan for Agricultural Development is a national sectorial strategic document of St. Vincent and the Grenadines for the period of 2012 to 2018. Its main objective is to promote the development of agribusiness that are financially, socially, and environmentally sustainable. Agricultural policies and regulations. Agricultural policy describes a set of laws relating to domestic agriculture and imports of foreign agricultural products. Governments usually implement agricultural policies with the goal of achieving a specific outcome in the domestic agricultural product markets. It is used to determine goals, objectives, and pathways set by an individual or government for the purpose of achieving a specified outcome for the benefit of the individuals, socially, and the nation's economy at large. It is also take into consideration the primary, secondary, and tertiary process in agricultural products. The Philippines' key agricultural policy objectives focus on food security and poverty alleviation through guaranteeing a stable supply of staple food like rice at affordable price.
RA 7900 High Value Crops Development Act. It is an act to promote the production, processing, marketing, and distribution of high value crops. So the High Value Crops Development Act R 9700 is a law in the Philippines aimed at boosting the farming of valuable crops. It encourages farmers to grow, process, sell, and distribute crops that are more profitable like fruit, vegetables, and herbs. The goal is to improve farmers' income and support the agricultural sector. RA 8435 Agriculture and Fisheries Modernization Act of 1997 seeks to transform the agriculture and fisheries sector into a technology-based, advanced, and competitive industry. So the Agriculture and Fisheries Modernization Act of 1997, RA 8435, is a law in the Philippines that aims to modernize farming and fishing. It focuses on using new technology and advanced methods to make these industries more efficient and competitive, helping farmers and fisheries improve their productivity and incomes. RA 10848 Agricultural Competitiveness Enhanced Fund, providing continued support to farmer and fisher folk in the Philippines through credit facilities, research and development, and grants for agriculture education. So the Agriculture Competitiveness Enhancement Fund, RA 10848, is a law that helps farmers and fisheries in the Philippines. It offers them loans, funds for research and education grants to improve their skills and boost their productivity. This support aims to make farming and fishing more competitive and successful. RA 7308 Seed Industry Development Act, an act to promote and develop the seed industry in the Philippines and create a national seed industry council and for other purposes. So the Seed Industry Development Act, RA 7308, is a law in the Philippines designed to improve the seed industry. It aims to boost the production and quality of seeds by creating a national seed industry council. This helps ensure that farmers have access to better seeds, leading to improved crop yield and agricultural success. RA 10601, Agricultural and Fisheries Mechanization, aims to promote the development and adaptation of modern, cost-effective, and environmentally safe agricultural and fisheries machinery and equipment in the Philippines, with the goal of enhancing farm productivity, achieving food security. The Agricultural and Fisheries Mechanization Act RA 10601 is a law in the Philippines that encourages the use of modern and safe machines and equipment in farming and fishing. The goal is to make these industries more efficient and productive, helping to ensure there is enough food for everyone. RA 10068, Organic Agriculture Act of 2010, an act providing for the development and promotion of organic agriculture in the Philippines and for other purposes. So, the Organic Agriculture Act of 2010, RA 10068, is a law in the Philippines that supports and promotes organic farming. This means encourage the use of natural methods and materials for growing crops and raising animals, which are better for the environment and health. The goal is to develop organic farming practices across the country. RA 7607, Magna Carta of Small Farmer. It is the declared policy of the state to give the highest priority to the development of agriculture, such that equitable distribution of benefits and opportunities is realized through the empowerment of small farmers. The Magna Carta Small Farmers RA 7607 is a law in the Philippines that aims to support small farmers. If it focuses on helping them improve their lives and livelihood by giving them more benefits and opportunities. The goal is to ensure small farmer can thrive and contribute to the agricultural sector.
Government support programs for agricultural development. These programs of the Department of Agriculture, which include the National Rice Program, National Corn Program, National Livestock Program, National High Value Crops Development Program, Promotion and Development of Organic Agriculture Program, and National Urban and Peri-Urban Agriculture Program, aim to address food security, poverty alleviation, and sustainable growth through increased farm income and productivity. So, these supporting programs sa mga gobyerno na ay nag-aim siya para maka-address sa atong food security o makatabang sa atong poverty sa country. Department of Agriculture is a government agency responsible for the promotion of agricultural development by providing the policy framework, public investments, and support services needed for domestic and export-oriented business enterprises. So, kani daw na agency sa government is mo ni siya responsible sa promotion sa agricultural development. National Rice Program geared toward enhancing the resiliency and competitiveness of Filipino rice farmers while ensuring the country's access to safe and nutritious rice. So ang aim daw niya guys maka-enhance siya sa resiliency and pagka-competitive sa mga Filipino rice farmers. National Corn Program. The program aims to transform farmers cultivating corn, cassava, soybean, and sorghum to productive, competitive, resilient, and profitable agripreneurs by providing science-based interventions and support services. So, ang aim daw ng National Corn Program is para ang mga farmers is may mo siyang competitive o profitable na mga agripreneurs by providing science-based interventions. National Livestock Program. The program aims to improve the production and reproduction of Potentials of the local herd through the introduction of superior quality genetics of large and small ruminants. So, ang aim daw aning National Livestock Program is to improve the production of mga livestock through the introduction of superior quality genetics sa mga large and small ruminants. National High Value Crops Development Program. The ACT aims to help address food security, poverty, and sustainable growth through the promotion of production, processing, marketing, and distribution of high value crops. So ang aim daw ani is address siya food security ug makatabang sa poverty, makasustain. Then sa pamaagi sa pagkuan sa promotion sa production, pag-process sa mga high value crops o pag-marketing sa mga high value crops. Promotion and development of organic agriculture program. The overall objective of this law is to promote and develop organic agriculture in the Philippines. It aims to ensure food and environmental safety, guarantee the integrity of organic products, and support the growth of the organic agriculture sector in the country. So, ang overall objective aning law da is para ma suportahan ang organic agriculture sector sa atong country. National Urban and Peri-Urban Agriculture Program. This order provides for making food abundant in urban and peri-urban areas by supporting the establishment of community gardens and farms while increasing awareness on human health through nutrition, inspiring citizens to contribute to innovative, economic, and environmentally sustainable food systems towards the uplifting of Filipino communities. So kani daw nag-provide daw ni siya og mga nag-provide siya para abundant ang food sa mga urban and peri-urban areas through supporting the establishments of community gardens or mga farms sa peri-urban or urban areas. O while nag-increase siya sa awareness sa human health through nutrition, inspiring citizens to contribute innovative, economic, and environmentally sustainable food systems toward the uplifting of Filipino communities.
Agricultural Conservation Easement Program helps landowners, land trust, and other entities protect, restore, and enhance wetlands or protect working farms and ranches through conservation easement. So the Agricultural Conservation Easement Program, or the ACEP, protects the agricultural viability and related conservation values of eligible land by limiting non-agricultural uses which negatively affect agricultural uses and conservation values, protect grazing uses and the related conservation values by restoring or conserving eligible grazing land and protecting and restoring enhancing wetlands on eligible land. Agricultural Management Assistance provides assistance to farmers who suffer crop losses and who are unable to obtain adequate crop insurance coverage for their crops. Producers may construct or improve water management structures or irrigation structures, plant trees for windbreaks or to improve water quality, they mitigate risk through production diversification or resource conservation practices, including soil erosion control, integrated pest management, or transition to organic farming. AMA is available in 16 states where participation in the Federal Crop Insurance Program and historically low. Environmental Quality Incentives Program. So Environmental Quality Incentive Program supports working land conservation through cost share and technical assistance payments to farmers. So NRCS works one-on-one with producers to develop a conservation plan that outlines conservation practices and activities to help solve on farmer resource issues. Producers implement practices and activities in their conservation plan that can lead to cleaner water and air, healthier soil, and better wildlife habitat. all while providing their agricultural operations. So AQIP helps producers make conservation work for them. Financial assistance for practices may be available through AQIP. Some producers may also qualify for advance payment. So EQIP improve water and air quality, conserve ground and surface water, encourage soil health, reduce soil erosion and sedimentation, improve or create wildlife habitat and mitigation against drought and increasing weather volatility. National Institute for Food and Agriculture, or NIFA, leads and invests in agricultural research, education, and extension to solve societal challenges. So the National Institute of Food and Agriculture provides leadership and funding for programs that advance agriculture-related sciences, invest in and support initiatives that ensure the long-term viability of agriculture. NEFA applies an integrated approach to ensure that groundbreaking discoveries in agriculture-related sciences and technologies reach to people who can put them into practice. Special Crop Block Grant Program. The SCBGP fund can be requested to enhance the competitiveness of specialty crops. So the purpose of the Specialty Crop Block Grant Program is to enhance the competitiveness of specialty crop. Specially, the crops are defined as fruits, vegetables, trees, nuts, dried nuts, horticulture, and nursery crops, including floriculture.
International trade agreement and their impact on agricultural commodities. International trade agreements are deals between countries that decide how they will trade goods and services with each other. These agreements can significantly impact agricultural commodities, which are products like wheat, corn, coffee, and meat. Here's how. First is tariff and quotas. Trade agreements often reduce or eliminate tariff and quotas on agricultural products. This makes it cheaper and easier for countries to sell their agricultural product to each other. Second is market access. This agreement can open new markets for farmers by allowing them to sell their goods in more countries. This can increase demands for their products and potentially raise price and profits. 3 is competition. While opening markets can be good, it also means more competition. Farmers might have to compete with cheaper products from other countries. 4 is standards and regulation. Trade agreements often set common standards for food safety and quality. This helps ensure that products meet certain criteria, making it easier to trade them internationally. 5. Subsidies. Some agreements address the issue of government subsidies, which are payments made to farmers to support their income. By reducing unfair subsidies, trade agreements can help create a more level playing field for all farmers. And last is technology and investment. These agreements can also promote the exchange of technology and investment in agriculture. This can help farmers improve their productivity and efficiency. Overall, international trade agreements aim to make trade fair and more efficient, benefiting farmers and consumers. By providing more choices and potentially lower price, however, they can also present challenges due to increased competition and the needs to meet new standards. Second is the European Union. European Union or EU The EU has trade agreement that help its economy and agricultural sector. This agreement will allow the EU to export more agricultural product than it imports, which is good for its economy. The EU also protects certain agricultural sectors by allowing only a limited amount of low-duty imports. The North America Free Trade Agreement, or what we call NAFTA. North American Free Trade Agreement, or NAFTA. NAFTA is a trade deal between Canada, Mexico, and the United States, started in 1994. It removed most taxes on goods traded between these countries, especially in farming, textiles, and car manufacturing. The agreement also includes rules to protect invitation, solve trade disputes, and ensure fair labor and environmental practices. NAFTA made the economy of Canada, the US, and Mexico more connected, helping their economies grow together.
Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation, or APEC, bringing the region closer together, reducing trade barriers, and smoothing out differences in regulations, have boosted trade, which in turn has led to this dramatic increase in prosperity. Average tariffs fell from 17% in 1989 to 5.3% in 2021. Gulf Cooperation Council, or GCC, combination of water scarcity, declining arable land, poor soils, hyper-arid environment, and projected climate change impact in the Gulf Cooperation Council. Countries Bahrain, Kuwait, Oman, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates constrain the local economic agriculture production to meet food demand of the current and continuing population growth. This has raised serious concerns about food security in food insecure but capital-rich countries, and thus food security has emerged as a goal to achieve in the GCC countries. There are various options to achieve food security, including but not limited to local agriculture, intensification using technological innovations, food import, outsourcing food production in eco-predator countries, and leasing farmland abroad, etc. Currently, over 70% food is imported by the GCC countries.